Okay. So what I showed you is this is the driveway coming up to the house. And then, as I said, there are, maybe 5 spots that cars to be parked right here. This is the main way in, but I'll show you that. And this is where you were saying maybe a ramp would need to be built. A ramp could easily be built here. There's plenty of room. Yeah, and it's wide. Uh, but there's also a back door that is off of the um, driveway that's in back of the house. That might be, you might like it better. I don't know. So this is deck. It's a big deck. My husband likes to build decks. So we we have lots of deck space. Good. Good. Well, we have about 4 or 5 decks, and that, if you can see it, is a view of the lake from the deck. And we've got flowers, of course, all over the place. This is what I'm going to do is take you in the main front door. So this is the way we would normally go in. And um, it's just a big open room. And we have like a sitting area and a wood burning stove in here. And we have a dining table. Turn the light on so you can maybe see it better. We have a dining room table here and another dining room table here. Um, I don't know if you want to even see this, there's a small pantry right here that's under steps that go to the upstairs. This is the other entryway that I was telling you about. Let me step outside. So it comes into the kitchen area, and it's a large sliding glass door. Let me get down here and show you. So this is from where I was out there. I came through the house, and this is the back of the house. That's the air conditioner unit, of course. But this is the alternate place that a ramp could really easily be put in. And so I'll go back in this sliding glass door. And we're back in where the 2 dining room tables are. There's a built-in china cabinet here. Those, those are the steps that do go upstairs, and I'll take you upstairs in a minute. This is all pantry space, so I'm going to open one of the pantry doors so you can see. I know that I need to get back so you can see what I'm talking about, but there's a whole lot of pantry space. It's floor to ceiling cabinets, and we got this pantry that has all these extra shelves and things. Yeah, I love this. Well, there's this place that we buy all of our cabinets from, and that it was just one of the options that we could get. And so he didn't actually build it. We've got several Lazy Susans. Just lots of cabinet space. Okay, this is the island, and I'm guessing it is maybe 4 feet. I know it's 4 feet across and 8 feet long. It is granite countertop. Um, we have both a garbage and recycling cabinet doors that pull out, so that there's a tidy place to keep that kind of thing. It's a stainless. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be. It's an LG cabinet depth refrigerator. We wanted one that wouldn't stick out too far, so we had it special ordered to fit in this spot. Let's see, there's the microwave. again, I'll open some cabinets so you can see the layout for coffee maker, microwave cabinets. The dishwasher's right there. Kitchen sink, double windows. You'll notice a propane tank out there. We can't get natural gas here, but I like a gas stove and oven, and so we had the propane tank, and so I do have a gas range, and it's a double oven. Uh, Both of those are gas. One of them is convection. And ask questions. I'm sorry, what? No, we don't. We're on city water, they call it. It's from the neighboring county, Rowan County. So this is, yes, yes. We're in Carter County, and I don't know how familiar at all you are with the area, but oh, not at all. Okay. There's a pretty good size town, small city, Moorhead, Kentucky. That's where Sue McClurg, the realtor, has her office, and that's where she lives. And it has a really nice regional hospital, which is also a teaching hospital. They have students there, interns, and uh, people working on, I guess, residencies from the University of Kentucky and from Pikeville College Medicine, and from Moorhead State University is the regional university that's in Moorhead, and all of their nursing students and different kinds of health professionals get their training there as well. So there's Moorhead State University, there's the St. Clair Medical Center, which are sort of regional hubs for the area. So Moorhead would be the town or city with the most resources within maybe a 50-mile area. And we're 11 miles from Moorhead, but we're actually in a neighboring county. We're not in the same county as Moorhead. That would be in Moorhead, yes. That Although the one that I go to is in Olive Hill, which is a much smaller town, but our house is actually almost exactly halfway between Moorhead and Olive Hill. So, we do some things in Olive Hill, but we do most things in Moorhead. I used to work at Moorhead State University, and so we're very oriented to Moorhead. We do all of our banking there, and most of our doctors and dentists and everything like that are in Moorhead. Let's see. So this would be the bedroom that I was telling you about that's downstairs. Um, turn the. This is a closet that we built in. It's walk-in, but it's not a huge walk-in closet, but it's bigger than just a normal closet. And this is to give you a reference, this is a queen size bed in here right now, but when we were sleeping in this room, we had a king size bed in it, and it fit very easily. There's a little like sitting reading nook over here with bookshelves, and that's where we have a TV window. That's the same closet that I showed you. Let me show you from here. You can see that's the door coming in, and behind that door is shelving that I have like tablecloths and extra blankets and things like that on. This would be another option for a ramp. This room, we love the outside, and as I said, we love decks. This room has a door in it, which goes out onto a small deck. And this deck could actually, it ties in with the front of the house. And there's, the cars that I showed you from on the other side of the cars. But anyway, this could easily, this little deck here could easily support a ramp and then come in through this way. Or it could be like a second way to get in and out if you wanted to have two egresses. Okay, so As I said, that bedroom does not have an ensuite bathroom though. The bathroom is right here across the hall. We're in the process of, as I had mentioned to you, finishing the upstairs bathroom and bedroom. And this vanity, we just moved in here. There was an oak vanity in here, but we wanted everything else upstairs is oak, as I'll show you in a minute. So I was going to do this bathroom in white. So we moved a white vanity, bought a white vanity to go in here, and it's real nice. It has the soft close drawers. Um, it has an undermount sink. This um, makeup mirror and medicine cabinet, it's oak trimmed and it's going to go upstairs because it will match. And we're going to get a white one. And there's the toilet and the over the commode cabinet, and that's also oak, and that will go upstairs because it matches everything. This here's a little window, and this is the shower. It's a 4 foot wide shower. It does have seats on both sides. Um, no bathtub downstairs. No, the really nice bathtub is upstairs. And behind the door is just open shelving, towels and things. And on down the hallway, this is an alternate door to outside, and that would be another place that you could put the ramp, but that's like under the carport where we have two space for two cars. But you could come up there with a ramp and eliminate under there for one of the vehicles. What would be the best? Okay. This is just a little hall closet with, and that's where the hot water heater is. The hot water heater was new as of a year ago. And right here is the washer and dryer, laundry room. Keep the sweeper there and cleaning supplies and all of that good stuff. Yes. Oh, okay. Yep. There's the water heater closet. Oh, I'm pretty sure it would. It's pretty good size. My husband, this is kind of his area to put his work clothes. But if you didn't have his work clothes in there, it's, oh, there's at least as much space again as the water heater, and it's a big water heater. So I would assume a softener could go there. Yeah, we can get better measurements. Okay, so now I'm walking back down the hallway, and again, there's the kitchen that I just. It's it's all a local hardwood. Moorhead has a lot of forest, and in fact, it's in the Daniel Boone National Forest, and there are a lot of wood sawmills, wood companies, and this is poplar. The floor is poplar, locally sourced. And then this room that I'm taking you into, it is all poplar also, the ceilings and the walls. No, no, it's a three. It's 3/4 inch poplar, and most of the boards are like 16 feet long. Um, it's a. I'll get you here where you. It is. It has some knots in it. It's all perfectly smooth. The When the grandkids are here, they can have their socks on, and because it's such a long, straight area, they can go and slide. And it's, even though it looks like there's some knots in it, which there are, everything's completely smooth. Um, so let's see. This is another just little closet. This is actually our camping closet where we keep all of the camping gear. We do have two wood stoves, and so this closet that I'm going to show you now, it goes into the garage. You can see the garage door there in the back. And what we do is to back in with a load of firewood into the garage door, and then we can put it right here in this wood holder area. And it's then you're not carrying wood in. And then we don't have it up here now, but we have a wood cart that's on wheels, so we can wheel it up, put the wood in it, and then roll it back over to. This is my husband, Bob. He's done a lot of the work on the place. Uh, it's hard to give you the whole scale here because this part of the room of the house is 2 stories. And so that, of course, is outside. You're seeing 2 stories worth of windows. There is a sliding glass door here that we don't really use it so much as a door as we have a screen in it and use that as like a window more than as a door. This is the wood burning stove. Both wood burning stoves are Hearthstone. They're soapstone stoves. They weigh hundreds and hundreds of pounds, but they're real energy efficient. So, yeah, with these you can make a fire in them, and it easily, will keep overnight. You don't have to restart a fire in the morning. And once the soapstone heats up, then it stays hot for a long time, or it stays warm for a long time. So it continues giving off heat for a long time. This is another one of the sliding glass doors that we really use more as a window than anything. Um, this door goes out into what we call the garage. It's not actually a garage. It's where it's sort of a tool room. And there is a second refrigerator here and some additional cabinets. This is where I keep all my Christmas things. My Christmas village lives in this cabinet. um, just lots and lots of tools in here right now. We're in the middle of this building project. This is down steps, and so I'm not sure how you could manage this, but you might. Okay. Well, what I was going to tell you is there's an important room here, and maybe you could do a ramp into it. We don't have a basement. It is. This is the storm shelter. It's reinforced uh, concrete blocks. We use rebar and concrete inside the concrete block. And as you can see, a really heavy duty door. Oh, it's anyway. Yeah, we don't have a basement, and so when we moved here, I was concerned about having a place that was like the equivalent of a storm cellar. So we call it the tornado room, but that's built to those specifications. Okay, so we're back in the great room, and we use this ceiling fan a lot. Um, there is a cutout, and that's one of the rooms that I'll show you upstairs, that if you wanted that to be a bedroom, you might want to block it off or leave it open. I don't know what the situation is going to be with all the children you were telling me about. Those are glass windows up there. We do that more to keep so much heat from going up into that upper bedroom, because if the wood fire is going really strong, then it could get overly warm in that bedroom. So we've got glass windows in it. And that's up to a landing area, which I'll show you that when I go up the steps. And that leads into the master bedroom and bathroom. So is there anything else you wanted to see down here before? Oh, let's see. Let me go out here. This is another deck. These are double doors. I won't open both of them right now, but both of these doors do open so that you can get plants in and out. We spend a lot of time out here. This is where we have a couple of swings. and just, it's a nice area to sit. Everything's sort of failing right now, but there are tomatoes on that trellis. I have radishes and turnips planted for the fall. I just sort of stick things in among the flowers. And around the corner here, I don't think this is in the ad, but we built an outside shower. I wanted to be able to clean up outside if I wanted to, and so this is, just a summer shower. There's no neighbors around, and so I know it looks like we're nudes, but we're not. It's just that there's never anyone here except the two of us, and so you can take a shower there without having to worry about it. There's a little frog pond right here. It also has gold in it. Okay, I'm outside, and so it may kind of freeze up, but it's a big deck. Let's see. Those are rain barrels, those big blue things. Uh, There, actually, I'm kind of embarrassed to show it to you. The front deck is reinforced for a hot tub. It could have a hot tub put on it, but we just didn't do that yet. And electric's out there. This is my little pool, which is full of leaves right now, but it's just a one person pool. So, but it comes up to my neck. It's about 4.5 feet tall. So it's enough that my husband doesn't really like to get in it, but I like to get in it and float and just cool off when it's really hot. So, yeah, well, that's, yeah. Okay, so what I can do now is take you upstairs. So coming in, going back through the dining area. This it's a 4 foot wide steps. The steps are carpeted. The only thing in the house that's carpeted are the steps going up to this landing and the walk-in closet, which is a big walk-in closet. And then this is the room that is not quite finished yet. And it has, as you were noticing, the particle board. So it will have carpet on it, but it doesn't right now. And this is what I was saying. It's a huge room. Um, it's about 18 feet across. This has the same poplar on the walls that we have down in the great room. And it's 24 feet across. So what we were going to do is have our bed here where this work table is. And over here in front of this window, we were going to put a couch and have like a sitting area. There is another deck up here. Like I said, my husband likes to build decks. I won't go out on it, but you can see that there's a real small sitting deck out a door here. So I don't know if all these decks are going to be a problem with your kids or not, what ages they are. Oh, okay. Well, they'd be fine then. So, and let's see, these are walnut doors that we found that my husband rebuilt. They were in pieces, and so he rebuilt them, and he's going to put those on one of those tracks so that they're like barn doors that open and close, and that's the separation between the bedroom and the bathroom. And so this is the bathroom, which is big enough it could be a bedroom, but it's not. It's a bathroom. And oh, this is like my pride and joy of what we're working on. So there's this 5.5 foot long cast iron tub, and it will have that chandelier hooked up. It's not hooked up right now. Lots of windows. This fireplace is a propane fireplace, so that if you just want to knock the chill off, there is, I mean, just the regular heat pump has vents up here, so there's regular heating and air conditioning. But if I'm going to be in the tub, I think I want to have it extra warm, and so we put this fireplace in. This little closet is not finished yet, but this will be the linen closet as soon as he gets some shelves and gets the trim finished on it. And what I was showing you downstairs, the oak, this vanity was in the downstairs bathroom, but we wanted to match the oak of the fireplace, and the oak, this is a cabinet that the back of it is what has the spigot, the faucet, and everything for the tub. So anyway, we wanted oak up here, so we brought that vanity from downstairs upstairs, and then that mirror medicine cabinet that I showed you that has oak trim will go here, and then this would be where that over the commode oak cabinet would go. So the oak will be up here, everything else. Yeah, I'll show you. So that I was getting ready to show you. So this has a 5-foot shower. It does have a seat in it too. And it's actually, we put the plumbing in up here. This closet is plumbed. You can see that for a stackable washer dryer. So we built this with the intention of putting a stackable up here so that I wouldn't have to go up and down steps to do laundry. And this is just a large closet. It's, I'm guessing, 6 feet long. And then over here is what I was going to have as a makeup area. Has nice lighting, and we've got some extra plugs there for hair dryers and all that kind of stuff. I do have a safe. We want to be able to travel, and when we travel, I want to be able to. I don't have much, but I have a few pieces of my mother's jewelry, her wedding band, and engagement ring, and I want to be able to lock them away. So we do have a safe that's built in. Let's see, it's a really nice view from up here. We're looking down on that deck where we first came in. I didn't point out there's swings on it too. We really like swings, so. And I told you we love decks. This is, the bathroom, going out the bathroom door, and this is the deck. Yeah, he is. There are steps that come up to this one. This deck is actually what forms the carport. So the underneath part of this deck is the carport. Okay, now to the other side when you come upstairs. So this room, I don't know if you would feel like you could split that into, put a dividing wall in so that someone could have a smaller bedroom and someone the larger bedroom. That would be for you all to decide. But this room around here is the room that we're sleeping in now until we get the other room completely finished. But it is 12 feet wide, and let me ask Bob. How long do you think that this room is up here, 12 by what? He thinks it's 12 by 25, but we could get a better measurement for you. This is a king size bed to give you some orientation as to size. And it does have a little closet, and there's a half bath here. But it's a half bath. There's 9-foot ceilings all the way upstairs, and so this has huge cabinets up here, black at the bottom, white at the top. There's lots and lots and lots of storage built in. These are those windows that I pointed out from down below. So they close off the bedroom. Um, lots of windows up here. And then this is what we call the library. That, if it was a young couple that wanted a nursery, it's a room that's right off of that bedroom. So again, it's the same poplar that we were looking at before. There's a ceiling fan up here. Um, lots of bookshelves. There's a little tiny deck out here. I call it like a Romeo Juliet deck. It's just a little deck. Nice place, though. I mean, the square footage up here is it would be plenty big enough for a bedroom, but it does have this overlook, and that's why I was saying you might want to, if someone actually used this as bedroom, you'd want to close this off. But this is looking down into the great room, and there's Bob again on the couch. So I think I've shown you. This is looking straight through onto that landing, which then goes into the master suite. I think I've shown you everything. Here, as Sue mentioned, though, there's two more houses. There's two-bedroom houses. Let me see if I right. Well, they're identical. So taking a picture of one of them is basically like taking a picture of both of them. Let me go out on the deck though and give you an orientation as to where those are. They each are two-bedroom, one bath, a living room that's like one big room, a living room on one side, kitchen on the other side. One of them has hardwood in the living room, which we just put in last year. Oh, all the houses, our house included, and the rentals have a metal roof. So it's a 50-year roof. So, oh yes, we do. Yes, it would. Let's see if I can do this. So yeah, I'm taking a picture right now of that deck that's up on the top. We enjoy it. So I'm out on the very farthest point of the deck, and there's the lake again. That's just a side yard. You can't really tell it, but that's where the butterfly gardens are out there. We've got all kinds of things we've planted specifically to attract monarchs and other kinds of butterflies. You'll see a little road down here. So if you didn't come up our driveway, you would stay on this little gravel road, and that's what goes over to the two rental houses. So you see one driveway that's going up the hill, and the other road sort of turns around to the right. Those two rentals are back to back, maybe 20 yards apart, 30 yards apart, or something. Um, so that gives you your distance. When the leaves fall off, we will see those houses, but in the summer, you don't see the houses. In the winter, the house that this first one that the driveway goes up to, he can see the lake, but in the summertime, you don't see anything but leaves. The people who are in there right now are renting. The mother lives in one. She's my age. She's a retired teacher. We used to work together. Good friend. She's been in there for a number of years. Her son moved into the other one about a year ago. He's 40-ish and is having some medical problems, but they both are aware that we have the property for sale and that our preference is to sell all of it. And so they both would like to stay, but there is no lease. And I'm going to turn this around so we can talk to each other now. The lease is on a month-to-month basis at this point because they've been here so long. She's been here over 10 years. So yeah. I know, but we can't live here and maintain the house just because she's my friend, and I feel really bad about that. But as long as we're here, she wants to be here. Yeah, sure. I understand that, and they know that too. What I haven't shown you, and what at some point, well, actually, I don't know if I could Skype or not because I think you have to use Wi-Fi for Skype. The barns, I would not get a Wi-Fi signal, I don't think. So both barns, I'm not sure that I can do the same kind of walkthrough. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, there's two barns. One of them is down by the garden, and it's sort of an implement shed. We built it as a horse barn, and it has this special area where there's wood on the inside that's real smooth, so a horse couldn't get its foot caught in it. But anyway, then I hurt my neck and decided that I didn't need to be riding horses at my age, and so we never did get the horses. We've got it fenced for horses, but we got the barn. We have the ponds. We have everything except a horse. And I'm not going to do that. Really? Didn't work out, huh? Well, oh, that could be a mistake. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you need an old, old horse. Yeah, yeah, I don't blame you. The other barn is back beyond the pond, beyond the lake out front, and it's huge. It's a big metal barn. Both of the barns were built by the Amish. There's a an Amish community in a neighboring county, and they do really really good work on barns. And so that barn is it has two big doors. We built it so that in one side of it we could put our Airstream, which we've now sold, but it could be a garage on two sides. It does have a concrete floor, and it actually has an upstairs. It's like a story and a half. So we've got all kinds of stuff stored there. Things that need to be gotten rid of. With three boys, we every time there was a piece of furniture, it was like, well, I better save that in case one of the boys wants it one of these days. No one has ever wanted anything, so now it's full. We just need to get rid of things. We do have a four-wheel drive tractor that Bob uses to mow about 6 or 10 acres, I guess. Could be mowed or it could be left to grow up. The rest of it's woods. Most of it's woods that you don't do anything to. But the four-wheel drive tractor, we just finished paying it off this summer. It's a really nice Kubota tractor. We have a bush hog on it. We have a blade for pushing snow, and yeah, I was going to say, whoever buys the property, we assume that they're going to be interested in it as well. Yeah. No, it doesn't have a backhoe. It has a blade that you can use to push snow or to move gravel and stuff like that. And it has the mower on it, bush hog. Yeah. Probably. Well, this could have a backhoe on it. This is it has the regular 3 point hitch type stuff. So you could, like, yes, it has all that. So you could put a backhoe on it. Let me ask Bob, how many horsepower is the tractor, Bob? No, he said he thinks it's only maybe 40. I can look that up, say that to you if you're being interested. It's not huge, but it's not a lawn tractor. It's a tractor. Yeah. Yeah. No, no, it's a full size, but it's a smaller full size. It's not a huge one, but it's a tractor. It's not a garden tractor. It's a Okay, yeah, I don't know, but it's a Kubota. Oh, okay. Well, and this one may not either. Our neighbor has a great big tractor, and he likes his great big tractor, but we didn't really need that. Yeah. Oh, okay. I understand completely. I thought when I retired that I'd want to have a great big garden. In fact, we have a 5 foot wide tiller that goes on the back of the tractor. And we used it, like 1 or 2 years. And I thought, that's not how I want to spend my retirement. I don't want to spend all summer hoeing weeds and canning things. And so we haven't had a garden in several years now, except in raised beds. Yeah, they are. Well, if there's anything else that I can show you or tell you about or explain, um, you know, it, either you could call me back or just ask Sue. Sue can get additional information. Um, we love it here. I came to Moorhead as a undergraduate student and have been in Moorhead since 1970, so you can see how long that's been. And we have enjoyed being here. But my brother and my dad's still live in Versailles, which is about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes away. And since all my boys are gone now and don't look like they're going to be moving back to this area, I at least want to be closer to living, close to my brother and my dad while he's still here. So that's our plan. Okay. All right. Well, it's been nice talking to you. Be great. That'll be fine. I enjoyed showing you. Bye bye.